Hi, it's Stephen at Bland Designs, and I want to show you a couple of albums that I've just created that are going to be gifts for friends of mine. And you've seen this style of album before because I have a previous video of a baby album that I did like this. But when you see these ones, you're going to find that I used Facebook, believe it or not, to create these particular albums. Before I go on and explain what this is all about, I just want you to notice that I have got my brand new tripod that's going to make life so much easier for making these kind of videos. I can now look at the back of my camera and can see what I'm shooting to make sure it's in focus and in frame, and it's very sturdy, and it's going to allow me to make better videos, I'm hoping. So yep, my husband, as you know from the Christmas video that I did, this is what he gave me for Christmas, and I'm really happy to have it. So I'm going to talk about these albums that I've made. I've made two. This is the first one. This is an album that uses the envelope punch board to make the pages, and I am going to do a fairly lengthy video very soon on how to put one of these kind of albums all together. I really like this design. I can't remember which YouTube video I saw for this, but when I do the workshop online, I will give you the information of the person who originally put this all together. So what I did was I created an album for a friend of mine who had twins back about 7 months ago. And one of my earliest videos showed a baby album that I made for her as a gift at that point in time. Well, she's been posting over this Christmas season pictures of her twins now that they're 7, 8 months old, and I thought it would be really nice to surprise her by making this little mini album for her based on the pictures she has posted on Facebook. So I went onto Facebook, I downloaded her pictures, I reproduced them as you're going to see in a minute, and put them all together in this album. So just to explain the album a little bit, I used Graphic 45 12 Days of Christmas paper pack for this. I really like the Graphic 45 papers. And now that I have found a local distributor of this online, I'll be able to get many more of these kinds of papers. So I didn't really do much embellishment on the cover of this album. I just put a bow to tie it all together and a little red Christmas bow, dollar store variety, on the cover because I think the paper is really pretty and doesn't need anything else in terms of embellishment. So when we open this up, and as you can see, I have pictures that I've double matted in red and green on each of the pages. These are the pictures that, as I said, she had posted on Facebook, and I just downloaded them, and they came out really well, I think. So the book goes through with pictures of her kids, cute little guys. Very photogenic, too, little guys as well. But their mother and father are pretty photogenic as well. So they get it naturally. So in the little folders that are included in the side pockets with each, I just included more photos, as you can see on them all. And if she wants to put in a few extra ones or some notes or something like that over the next little while, once she gets this, she can still add those to the folder. Now, I was going to put a title on this album, but like I said, I didn't want to mess up the cover because I really thought it was embellished enough. So I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera, but up here on the tab you can see I printed on vellum using my printer Baby's First Christmas, and babies is spelled correctly, and that's the plural possessive form. I should know, I used to be an English teacher, because of course she has twins, so this album's for both of them. So that's on the tab on every one of these folders, and I think the whole thing turned out really nice, and I think she's going to be kind of surprised when she receives this in the mail in a few days. She has no idea that this is coming. Now that was album number one. Well, I got sort of on a roll here, and I made this album. Now, same idea comes from Facebook. Friends of mine for Christmas went to Las Vegas, and we're going to their place for New Year's Eve celebration, so I thought I'd give this to them as a host gift. And just a way for them to have their pictures collected in one spot. So, same principle. I used the envelope punch board to create the pages and everything like that. I used my Cricut to cut out this Las Vegas sign, and just to give it a little splash, because Las Vegas is all about splash, I put some little rhinestone sticks stickers onto this as well. Again, dollar store. You open it up. Now in this I did the pictures a little differently. They had quite a few pictures. So what I did was I grouped the pictures sort of loosely by a theme or a relationship to each other, and I printed 4 pictures per page. Now the way I did this was I went into Photoshop. Once I downloaded the pictures from their Facebook, I created a 4x4 square and added each one of these pictures to it, and each one of these pictures measures 2 by 2. Then I double matted them on off-white and black and centered them on the page. And I did this for all the pages that are in here. So there are 6 pages, so 4 pictures on each page. That gives 24. But what I did that was a little different from the baby album that I just showed you was what I put on the folders. There was a lot of running commentary going on Facebook that dealt with each one of these pictures. So as they put up a picture, they would comment on it, and those friends of theirs who are on Facebook as well made their comments about the picture as well. So I thought it would be nice to capture what was being said about these pictures as if it was journaling. So what I did was I did exactly that. I'll hold it up a little closer. I went on to the Facebook and I actually, just make sure that's in focus for you, actually just captured them and printed them out like a graphic. Some of you will be familiar with how to do this, maybe some of you aren't. If you really want to learn how to do this, just send me an email and I can send off instructions about doing it. It's not very difficult if you have the right software. And printed them out and matted them. And so there's quite a few. I think this will be kind of fun when they get it, because it'll be a good memory of what each one of these pictures was about. And I did that, as I said, on all 4 folders. Again, on this one, I just labeled Vegas Baby. You putting it on vellum, printing it on my printer, and just adhered it to the tab. And each tab has the same thing. So that, I think, is somewhat of a nice little gift for them, a memory of their vacation over Christmas time. And so, as I said, I am going to do a very extensive workshop on how to create these kind of albums in the very near future, and I hope you enjoy them. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye for now.